Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, it's Miles Mikolas. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Ready to go now? Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg.
No,
that's outside, and we're underway. Out to short, Wynn. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Anthony Santander.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
He swings and fouls one off. Mikolas, multi-time All-Star, 35 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a double.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Mountcastle, the runner at second with one away. Inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that one in the air center field. Gorman snags it for the second out.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Anthony Santander at the plate.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
The 1-0. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 3. Colton Cowser waiting on deck for the Orioles. Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. A gigantic blast. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down. Now a chance for Colton Cowser. There's a strike. And it's fouled away. And the right-hander deals. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. This ball's chopped to the ground. Bare hand grab. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
This is a beautiful play. The bare hand grab at third. Throws off balance to first base.
Back here at Busch Stadium. And on the hill, Grayson Rodriguez. What do we have on him?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And that's down, a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Michael Ciani in the box now. No balls and a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
That one ripped. Drops into the glove.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Here's a Cardinals lineup now. This team collectively, Chris, the bat-to-ball skills are outstanding. They lead the league in total hits coming in.
Yeah, Boog, I wouldn't want to be a pitcher who's got to face this lineup. I mean, every spot in the order, dangerous. Really professional hitters that walk to the dish. I mean, they just don't give away at bats. Ton of contact. You know, these fielders behind this pitcher, they better be on their toes because the ball is going to be in play a whole lot.
Yeah, when the ball is in play, at least from an offensive perspective, eventually something good can happen. Here's a 1-2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
In for a strike. It's 0-1. The Orioles leading by 2 here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The 0-2. That one down the line, and it's through for a hit. Win around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they trail by 1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And that is the third out of the inning. Cards on the board with this double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. New inning getting started. Now, Ramon Urias.
Ramon Urias.
Michaelis back to work. Foul ball there. And a pitch. Late on that fastball. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes. Oh, and 2 now. That one the other way. Goldie takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Book, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
That one drilled left field. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, boy. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
1 out, runner at second. Here's Adley Rutschman. And misses inside.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Man at second.
Ball, that's in.
In the air, left field. Donovan on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
Cedric Mullins digs in now. Hard hit left side. Over to Goldie. And they get Mullins for the out. And that is that. And the Orioles leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. The wide to kick the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
And he deals. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
It's a good take.
Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
To first, might be 2. Throws to Henderson. Back to the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's Nolan Gorman. On the ground, and that's just foul. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Up and in, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
And a good eye there.
That's the ball.
The 2-2 on the way. And another ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here in St. Louis, on to the 3rd inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. And here it comes. And that one clips the corner. And a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. That one ripped right center field, and that gets down into the gap. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Doubled his first time up. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
And a pitch. Line drive. Base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Very close pitch there, and that was a big one. Clearly, he thought he got the inside corner on the mound, and he's showing his frustration a little bit.
Left-hand batter waits. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So up next, Anthony Santander. He's already homered here in this one. And a big swing and a miss.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
That's in there. And it's 0-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right-hander kick steals.
Ball.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one misses.
Full count.
And now 3-2. pitch. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly rule call.
Now batting, the left fielder, Colton Cowser.
And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. Grounded out his first time up. And a foul ball. Two on, one out.
1-1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Kicks and deals. Wouldn't chase that time.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Kicks and fires. That's in there. It's 2-2. And misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He's got it, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-1. Back here in St. Louis, set for the bottom of the third. And now Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a pop-up. Westburg in position. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at-bat.
Win. Batting for the second time, and that's strike one. The Orioles up by 2 here in the last half of the third. And now the count is even. And a pitch. That one called a strike. 1-2. One down, base is empty. That one missed.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And a ground ball to first. Mountcastle takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Michael Ciani. Flied to right his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Redbirds down quietly, and we're back onto the fourth. Now it's the DH, Heston Kjerstad. And that one upstairs. Kjerstad goes 6 feet 3 inches, 25 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Strike one.
You know, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And delivers outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 now. Ground ball left side. And it goes just foul. 1 out, base is empty. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit.
Up next for the Orioles.
So man aboard, Cedric Mullins. The next to hit for the Orioles. Grounded out his first time. Late with the swing there.
It's 0-1.
The 0-1. To the right side. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Orioles 3 and the Cardinals 1. Bottom of the inning. And now the DH, Alec Burleson.
The designated hitter, Alec Burleson.
And the right-hander back to work. Strike on the inside corner.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
This to center field. Mullins makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Contreras takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The Orioles leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Makes the catch for the out. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first.
Arenado.
Popped foul out of play off to the right. 2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Base hit as he pulls up short. Brendan Donovan, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Arenado leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. His 9th homer of the year. It's 3-3. That one just sounded different.
It might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Next to hit, Lars Nootbaar. Now a fly ball to right center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Back here at Busch Stadium, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jordan Westburg. The right-hander back to work. That one fouled off.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 1 away here in the 5th. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
On the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. Left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Go-ahead run on base. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Moving under it. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ball popped up. Arenado has a beat on it. Makes the catch, inning over. One left for the Orioles. Back here in St. Louis, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. Rodriguez back to work. Off the plate inside, ball 1.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
And the pitch. And another ball. That one finds the zone, and now 3-1. The wind of the pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Goldie in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. The pitch. That's inside.
That's a ball.
3-1 now.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
So the batting order turns over. Mason Wynn getting ready to hit. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Score remains tied at 3. Top 6. Here's the left fielder, Colton Cowser. Here comes a pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Number 64 getting loose out there. Thompson getting loose as well. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Way high. Next offering is downstairs. And the righty deals. Hit in the air, left field, under it. Squeezes it, and there's 1 away. Ramon Urias will hit next.
Third baseman, Ramon Urias.
And there's a ball.
1-0.
Up the middle. Throws to first in time. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Heston Kjerstad, 1 for 2. Swings through that one, 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
In the air to left down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. In plenty of time to first, third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the center fielder, Michael Ciani. Ball one there.
Inside.
Here's a swing and a miss.
Man, he really
1-1.
sells the changeup with that arm action.
Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's the Cardinal DH, Alec Burleson. Out to short, Henderson. Fires across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the 1st. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Just missed.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Ball.
And now 2-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. New pitcher for the Cardinals, number 64. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Up next for the Orioles,
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Mullins.
That misses the zone. 1-0.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one to first. Nice stop. Here's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
And now 1-2. And the right-hander deals. In the dirt, the count now 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3 down. Back here in St. Louis, digging in, Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. And
That's
ball
the ball.
1.
1-1.
The 1-1. And that's
the ball.
outside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's outside.
Full count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one down the line, and foul ball.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
This one in the air. Under this one. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The right fielder.
So 2 down now, and here is Lars Nootbaar. And there's a foul ball. There's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's just foul. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 outs. Struck him out looking. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
The pitch. And there's the strike.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big-time power. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
The 1-1. And fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hard hit, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Misses the zone, and he gets in the chase.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
This one in the air, right field. Brings it in, and that's the third out. Back here at Busch Stadium, ready for the bottom of the eighth, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
The pitch. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. And a pitch.
Ball.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
And it stays fair.
Waste no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And out number one on the grab.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Michael Ciani, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He goes down looking. So now here's the DH, Alec Burleson. And that one is inside. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Goldie off of first with 2 away. Popped in the air, left field. Makes the catch, and that is that. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now it's going to be Colton Cowser. And here it comes. Not close with that one. And that's ball one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Helsley, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Thompson, the lefty, warming up as well. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Right side. Gorman throws on to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Ramon Urias.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. Going, gone. And we have a tie ball game. It's 4-4. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. So next to hit for Baltimore, Heston Kjerstad. A big swing and a miss.
0-1.
tied at 4. That slider struck him out.
Way out front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the 9th. That one way outside. 1-2 to count. Wouldn't chase that time. Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On a line, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up, and the data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest. 116 miles per hour exit velocity. Tell you what, that will do the job.
New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Andrew Kittredge.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Now here is Cedric Mullins. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a miss struck him out. That's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 9th. And here's the catcher.
Now pitching for Bolton.
And a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground.
Urias to second. That's 1. Oh no, he threw it home. Now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. In there for strike 1. 1 down, winning run on first. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Deal 2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. 4-4 in the 9th. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Throws to Henderson. Oops, he came home with it. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Alec Burleson, a runner on first with 2 gone for him. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Now just 1 swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. And so remaining in the game defensively, Alec Burleson. He'll be the new right fielder. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Known for his late inning heroics. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Man at second. Outside low, and it's 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Slider misses outside. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second, and here in extra innings. Swings through that.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run straight.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back for the bottom of the 10th, and the pitch. Clips the corner, strike 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
He's falling behind in a huge spot move. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes. Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Right-handed reliever. This one popped up on his way over. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. So a change being made out at second. Pinch running here, Michael Ciani. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. With the winning run standing at second. And we're in the last half of the 10th. Swing and a miss. And a count even at 1. And that one fouled off. The winning run on second base. And it stays there. Coming home. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Cardinals walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.